Welcome, Spartans. Today's video is for those of you who feel like you may not be reaching your potential, that you may be settling in life, you're unsatisfied when you look in the mirror at what you see, who feel that you can be better and know that you can be better and want to feel that satisfaction that you are the absolute best version that you can be every single day and that you're becoming better. Stay tuned. Here at Train Spartan, we believe that there are seeds of greatness inside of all of you, and we are committed to helping you grow and develop those seeds of greatness through Spartan training so that you can dominate life. And if this is you, then go ahead and click like and subscribe so that we can help you grow into the best version of you that you can be. If you are committed to starting on this journey and need something to help you jumpstart your day so that you can accomplish anything, then go ahead and click the link in the corner here, and it will take you to a guide that you can download to have 7 steps of the most successful people to start your day right, to start Spartan and dominate your day so that you can dominate life. In today's video, I'm going to discuss something that is going to make you uncomfortable, and really that's what Spartan training is all about. You cannot have amazing results in life and great accomplishments by being comfortable. You have to get out of your comfort zone. You have to push yourself, and through pain and through trial, you will become stronger and better every day. So I'm going to teach you the principles to go from couch to 50K. That is right, couch to 50K. Not a 5K, not a 10K, 50K. I believe that anyone could get off their couch right now and pretty much go out and run a 5K. Why? If you can run or walk 1 mile an hour for 3 hours, you can finish a 5K, right? You don't have to have any training. Just take some water, go on a walk, couple hours, boom, 5K, right? That is not a big accomplishment. At least it's not something that you should reach for as an end goal. That may be a great starting point. If you have never gotten off the couch and gone more than half a mile or done anything physical for more than 5 minutes, then that is a great first step. But that is not an end goal. Something insane like a 50K, or I guess it's something that a lot of people would think is insane, a 50K, doing something that is uncommon, something that most people would never choose to do because it is uncomfortable, that is what would separate you from the common, from those who are willing to settle for mediocre. And so that is our goal here at Train Spartan, is to push you to do things that you currently think are not even possible. And I believe that pretty much anybody can go from doing almost no physical activity to being able to finish a 50K, not necessarily run, but to finish a 50K in 50 days. And that may sound insane and crazy. And again, it probably is for most people, but I believe that you are capable of doing it. And if you feel that you even have a slim possibility of doing that, or if you have even a spark of desire to become better than you are, to be able to look in that mirror and say, you know what, I am a badass. I am doing something that less than 0.5% of the United States population will ever do in their entire life. If that is you, then keep watching this video because I'll explain how you can do that. If you are committed to starting on this journey and need something to help you jumpstart your day so that you can accomplish anything, then go ahead and click the link in the corner here, and it will take you to a guide that you can download to have 7 steps of the most successful people to start your day right, to start Spartan and dominate your day so that you can dominate life. There are 4 things that you need to know in order to be able to do this. So number 1, it all starts in your mind. I'll bet I've probably lost maybe half or more of the people that started watching this video as soon as I talked about going from couch to 50K. Why? Because they thought there is absolutely no way that I can get out there and do that. And so they just stopped watching. If you're still watching, that is not you. And I am glad that you're here because I want to help you reach your full potential. But I promise you, you cannot do it without getting uncomfortable. So if you're not ready to get uncomfortable, you can turn this off, you can keep watching if you want to, but I promise you, this road is not going to be comfortable. But the value that you will get, the change in your life, in your mind, will be worth it. But it all starts right here. You have to conquer your mind, because as soon as you look at doing something or even have a brief thought of doing something as difficult or challenging, your mind that seeks the path of least resistance is going to give you 100 reasons why you can't do it. It's going to say, you're too fat. You haven't trained. 50 days isn't long enough. I don't have enough time in the day to do this. You look in the mirror and you know what? Who are you? Who are you to think that you could possibly go out and run a 50K or walk a 50K or even do a 5K right now? Right? It will give you any and every reason to not do it. Why? Because your mind wants you to be comfortable and take the path of least resistance. So you first have to conquer your mind. If instead of asking, what is it that's going to make it hard to do this, think in your mind, how can I do this? What steps do I need to do in order to be able to achieve this? How can I make it work? If you will ask those questions every single time your mind tells you you can't, I promise you that you will find a way to at least move in the right direction. But if you listen to your mind and let it shut down, you will never, ever get the level of accomplishment that you are capable of. And again, I believe that every single one of you has seeds of amazing greatness inside of you, but it is going to take a lot of hard work and effort and mind battles to be able to grow that seed into a tree that will let you dominate life. And so one of the tips that's going to help you be able to conquer your mind is having a why. Why on earth would you ever put yourself through the effort, through the possible pain and suffering that it's going to take to get across that finish line? And it's going to be different for everybody. Maybe your why is you know that you are not living healthy, that if you keep on the track you're going to die years ahead of your potential lifespan, or be on medications or dialysis, or have legs and extremities amputated because you're not taking care of yourself. Your why is, I want to be able to play with my grandchildren and great-grandchildren, or maybe even now, I want to be able to sit down and play with my kids and not get winded standing up after playing. It might be, I would like to be able to go grocery shopping and walk around a store without having to bend myself over the shopping cart to catch my breath. Or it might be that right now when you look in the mirror, you are not proud or satisfied with who you see, and that every day you have to struggle with that. And if you're not living up to what you believe is your full potential, that is a very real possibility. I was there. It was not that long ago that when I looked in the mirror, I knew I was coasting through life and that I was leaving a lot on the table. And it made me really unhappy, really uncomfortable, and I quit things because they were hard. But now I can look in the mirror and I can honestly say that I am doing the best that I think I can possibly be doing right now in my life, with my family, with my work, with my training, everything. But it took effort to get there. But you can do that too. You can look in the mirror and look into your eyes and say, I am becoming better than I was yesterday, and tomorrow I am going to be even better than that. But you have to have a why, because this is going to try and shoot you down every time. So start with why. Another thing that you have to do is you have to mentally image yourself being able to do this. I would say every day visualize, what is it going to look like to go that far? For a lot of you, it is going to take hours to get there. I am personally doing a challenge myself to put myself in your shoes. I've been running for years. It is not that hard for me to run a 50K. I could do a 50K in the mountains without, batting an eye. I do those for training runs. So it's not fair to compare me to you, because I'm not you and you're not me. But I have a weak upper body. I have not trained with weights. I have not done upper body weight training, lifting, any sort of exercises, hardly at all, since high school, which was a long time ago. And so I have a weak upper body. I can't, do 25-pound weights with my shoulders for more than maybe a couple of pushes. I can do some pull-ups just because I'm light. I weigh 145 pounds, so it's a lot easier for me to do a pull-up than a lot of other people is because I'm not pulling as much weight. But I don't have the upper body strength a lot of people have. And so my legs can get there, but my upper body struggles. So I have committed to training 50 days to do a 50K with 100 pounds of weight on my back and my shoulders. And I'll tell you what, I am nervous as heck because I've never done anything like this before. And I know what it's like to fight these battles up here, because I went out on a run, not even a run, I went out on a walk the other day with a 60-pound weight on my back, a sandbag, and a 20-pound weight vest. And within 5 minutes, my shoulders were burning and on fire. And I was asking myself, why the heck am I doing this to myself? Why am I doing this? And it's because it's hard. Because you cannot accomplish great things without doing hard things first. And so I have committed to doing that. It's like starting from scratch, because I have minimal upper body weight training at all. And I am going to be carrying over 66% of my body weight on top of myself up on my shoulders and my upper body. And I promise you it's not going to be easy. And I'm planning on going for 10 to 12 hours to finish this 50K. Normally I could do a 50K in probably under 4 hours if it was a flat course, right? The legs will get there, but my arms and my shoulders are going to struggle. I know it's going to be hard, but I'm doing it because it's hard, because I believe there's a seed of greatness in me and I cannot reach it without pushing myself and breaking down mental walls. But I promise you, you can do more than you think you can if you are willing to shut this down and do what you know you are capable of doing on the inside. And another great tip for conquering the mind is that you have to be committed 100%. You cannot allow your mind to talk you out of doing this, right? Because I promise you, once you start training, once you start maybe come race day, 50 days, you're there, you're like, crap, can I really do this? Can I go 50K when I haven't done hardly any training at all? The answer is yes, but only if you are 100% committed. I know what it's like to quit a race when you're not. I quit a 100-miler at mile 45 because I was not committed to finishing that race. I wanted to, but I was not committed. I have committed myself. I have told family, I have told friends, I've told the 700 plus connections I have on Facebook that I'm going to do a 50K in 50 days with 100 pounds on my shoulders. And the only thing that is going to stop me from reaching that is if my body completely shuts down and someone's going to have to drag me off the track and take me to the hospital. I will pull that bag for hours if I have to, but I am going to do a 50K unless I am physically no longer capable and I have put every ounce of strength that I have on that course. And so you cannot give your mind a way out. You have to say, I am committed no matter what. What am I going to do to finish this? And tell other people so that you are on the hook. Because once you're on the hook and you're committed, you will find a way to achieve your goals. So we're going to talk more about training and doing the other aspects, but you have to start with your mind. You have to be able to conquer your mind. You have to know what those doubts are and give reasons on what you can do to reach your goal. Number 2. You have to be able to mentally imagine, visualize what it is that you're going to achieve, what it's going to look like, how you're going to feel when you reach the end of your goal that you have. Envision what kind of discomfort you're going to have with your legs, cramping possibly, things getting tired, getting winded, maybe getting nauseated, and imagining that and imagining how you're going to conquer that obstacle when it comes up. So that's number 2. Number 3, you have to have a strong why. If you do not know why you're doing this, then your mind is going to ask you, why are you suffering? No one is making you do this. Why are you doing this? And you're going to say, because I want to be able to look myself in the mirror and be proud of what I see, because right now I'm not. And that is why I'm going to finish this race no matter what. So that's number 3. Number 4, you have to be committed. You have to be willing to finish no matter what. You have to have that mindset going in that you are going to push yourself until you cannot physically go anymore or mentally go anymore if you're doing some mental task. Right now we're talking about the 50K. That you will do this no matter what. You have to be 100% committed in your mind. And then number 5, commit yourself and not letting yourself have a way out by committing with friends or family. Tell the world what you are going to do so that a week in when you're like, crap, what have I gotten myself into? Can I do this? You will say, you know what? I have a why and I've told everybody. And if I don't show up, I'm going to have to face up to them that I did not commit to doing what I was going to do. I promise you, you can do this. We'll go over a little bit later how to train the rest of the body. We'll go over the physical training to get through this, but I just want to talk about mind right now because without this, you will never get there. You have to conquer your mind first. And once you conquer your mind, the world is open to you. There are endless possibilities. There is so much that you can do, but you must conquer this first. So get out there, get after it, train Spartan, train for life, and become the best version of you that you can be. We'll see you next time.